All right, imagine this. You roll onto a dealership lot, pockets finally stacked enough for a car. There it is, gleaming under the sun like it's been waiting for you. The salesman swoops in with that big smile. Oh, this one? One-owner vehicle, drives like new, total steal. And for a second, you're ready to believe him. But here's the thing. A lot of cars look perfect on the outside, while secretly hiding problems that drain your wallet faster than a weekend in Vegas. Some sellers count on the shiny wax job and the great deal price tag. Miss the warning signs and you won't be paying for road trips, you'll be paying for repairs. So today we're talking about the sneaky stuff, the little red flags dealers and private sellers hope you don't notice. Accident cover-ups, sketchy repairs, leaks, weird smells, suspicious paperwork, all of it. By the end, you'll know how to walk onto a lot, give a car a once-over, and instantly spot if something's fishy. Think X-ray vision for used cars. No superhero cape required. Let's dive in. First up, paint. Fresh paint can be makeup after a rough night. It hides a lot. If one panel looks a bit shinier or slightly different in shade, that's not extra clean, that's cover up after an accident. Crouch low, sight down the body line, and mismatches pop. I once checked a deal of the century where the driver door was a slightly different blue. From far away, perfect. Up close, patch job. If the paint doesn't match, the story probably doesn't either. Now the panels and gaps, doors that don't line up, a hood that sits high like it was slammed by the Hulk, that isn't quirky design. That's unresolved body damage. A car's shell should look seamless, like all the pieces grew together. If they don't, something bent it out of shape once upon a time. Sneaky one, the underside. Some sellers go wild with undercoating spray, everything painted thick, shiny black to look rust-free. If the bottom looks too new, like it just got a makeover, they might be hiding corrosion. Rust is termites for cars. Once it's there, it keeps eating. I've seen frames that looked glossy until you tapped them and flakes rained down. That's not just ugly, it can be dangerous. While we're on rust, check the weird spots. Bubbling paint around wheel arches, along door bottoms, in trunk seams. A little surface rust on a bolt? Fine. Bubbling and crust along edges? The car's skeleton is getting eaten. You don't buff out structural rust. Before you even sit inside, look at the ground. Fresh puddles? Your car might be bleeding. Quick sniff test. Air conditioning condensation dries clear. Oil is slick and brown. Coolant looks like neon sports drink. Transmission fluid? Dark red, sometimes brown. If it leaks before you start the engine, imagine after a test drive. Start it up and trust your nose. Burnt oil smells like burnt oil. Leaking gaskets cooking on hot parts. Blue exhaust smoke? Oil burning in the engine. White smoke? Coolant sneaking into the cylinders, often head gasket trouble. Black smoke, too much fuel. If the tailpipe looks like a broken vape pen, walk away. Transmission behavior is huge. Shift from park to drive. If it hesitates then clunks, that's not character. That's a repair bill warming up. On the road, gears should slide, not jerk, not flare. Manuals, test the clutch. If it bites at the very top like a sponge, it's worn. Replacing a clutch is not cheap. Watch the dash lights. They're the car whispering, hey, something's wrong. Here's the trick most folks miss. When you turn the key to on, every warning light should flash for a moment, then disappear. If certain lights never come on, that doesn't mean the car is perfect. It might mean the bulb is pulled or the system's been helped. Mileage magic. A 10-year-old car with 30,000 miles? Maybe grandma to church on Sundays, or maybe the story's too perfect. Cross-check wear points, seat bolsters, pedal rubbers, steering wheel shine. If they look tired, but the odometer whispers barely used, something's off. Cars leave clues, even when numbers lie. Test drive time. Turn off the radio. Listen. Clunks over bumps means suspension issues. Grinding when you brake means pads or rotors crying for help. A whining under the hood could be a belt, pulley, or bearing. If it sounds like a horror movie soundtrack, it's not a rom-com budget to fix it. Flood damage, the out-of-town special. Flood cars get cleaned up and shipped far away. Water leaves fingerprints, mud under seats, silt in the spare tire well, rusty seat rails, moisture-stained seatbelt webbing. Smell matters. Musty swamp or over-perfumed pine forest can both be cover-ups. If your nose says swamp, believe it. Electrical gremlins are whack-a-mole. Test everything. Windows, locks, mirrors, horn, wipers, washer spray, all lights, infotainment buttons, backup camera, flicker, lag, random fails. That can point to water intrusion or bad wiring. These issues multiply like rabbits. Paperwork time. No service history? Red flag. Even a shoebox of oil change receipts is better than nothing. At least someone cared. A car with zero history is like dating someone who won't say anything about their past. There's a reason. Classic pressure tactics. This one won't last the day. If a car is truly great, it will still be great tomorrow. Pressure usually means they don't want you looking too closely. Slow down, breathe. You hold the wallet. Trust your gut. If the vibe feels off, if the story doesn't line up, if you can't shake that weird feeling, walk away. Cars aren't rare artifacts. There are millions out there. Better to miss one than marry a lemon. Quick pro tips to stack the deck in your favor.
Bring a small flashlight and a paper towel. Light shows flaws, the towel helps check fluids. Scan the VIN on multiple services. Compare what the seller says to what the records say. Cold start is king. Arrive early so the engine is truly cold. That's when weird noises show up. Budget for a pre-purchase inspection. A trusted mechanic's hour can save you thousands. Never let excitement drive the deal. Facts first, feelings later. So there you have it. The red flag sellers hope you'll mess, and now you won't. From mismatched paint and sketchy gaps to leaks, smells, flood clues, dashlight tricks, mileage magic, and electrical oddities, the clues are there if you slow down and look. Buying a car is a big deal. Take your time now, save thousands later. If this helped, hit that like. It really boosts the channel. And I want your stories. What's the worst thing you've discovered on a used lot? Drop it in the comments. We'll all learn from it. Don't forget to subscribe for more simple car tips that make ownership way less stressful. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and good luck out there. May your next ride treat you right. P.S. Before you head out, check the 2 videos on screen. One is my latest upload, the other is picked just for you. Click one now, and I'll meet you there.